Okay, that's pretty much all I want to talk about in the first half of the chapter. Let's talk about our assignment a little bit. I think it's going to be a pretty fun assignment, and I sort of adapted it from this chart on 175 with all the coffee cup driven, drawn in several different ways. And we're going to do that. We're going to take an idea, or well, an object, but basically the idea of the object, and we're going to see how many ways we can represent it. I want you to do at least 12 representations, okay? And the object is going to be a bird, okay? Just a bird. I'm not going to be specific about what kind of bird or, a bird in a nest, a bird flying, whatever. I'm going to leave that up to you. But a bird, and we're going to do at least 12 representations. You're welcome to do more. And I want you to get creative. I don't want you to just draw a bird one way and then draw a bird looking the other way and, draw the back of the bird. I want you to get creative with the medium, with the way you represent it, how mediated it is, meaning how realistic it is and how abstract. Try to get the whole gamut. Maybe you start out with a photo of a bird, and again, you're going to be limited by your resources, but the sky's the limit. If you have, maybe you start with the photograph of a bird, like a realistic photo. Maybe you play with the color if you have a program for that, or maybe you do a sketch of the bird, like a realistic sketch, and then a very abstract sketch. But you want to keep that idea of the bird. It needs to be somewhat recognizable. Doesn't have to be completely recognizable, but I need to at least get the idea of a bird. Okay. And medium, use whatever you want. You can do one charcoal, one pencil, one paint. And think about it. Maybe one is color. One representation is black and white. One is an icon where you really strip everything down except, look at a bird. Look at a photo of a bird and see what is it that I recognize immediately as a bird. Is it the beak? Is it the feathers? Is it the feet? And, try stripping away everything else. And, experiment. Maybe you print out a picture of a bird and you cut it up and you do a collage and you paste different parts of the bird. And maybe you get a real feather and add some feathers to it. The sky's the limit. I'm just trying to give you examples, kind of get the creative juices flowing here. Maybe you create an illustration of a bird with the letters from the word bird. Just thinking about that, B and then the D, those are kind of similar. Maybe the B and the D are wings, and the I and the R are the body of the bird. Really just whatever you want to do. But I want you to really get creative and really think about it. Don't just slap some stuff down on paper and turn it in. I really want you to, like I said before, you only get as much out of this class as you want to. So if you really kind of push the boundaries, you're gonna get a lot more from it. Okay. So that's your assignment. At least 12 representations. You're welcome to do more. And I want you can do. You can do multiple thumbnails on one page if you want to, or you can do one on each page. But I want you to spend some time on them and, just really kind of think about all the different ways you can portray the idea of a bird. Maybe it's just a feather. Like we talked about, maybe it's an egg. I don't want to do the egg. But maybe it's a feather, or maybe it's a beak, or maybe it's a footprint of a bird. How many ways can you represent this? Using any kind of medium you want, photographs, illustrations, whatever. So have fun with that. I think it'll be a pretty cool assignment. I did a bunch of stuff like this when I was in school. So I will. I haven't graded your papers from last time yet. I was on fall break too. I tried not to do anything productive. So I will get those to you, and I'll also post the assignments from last time and the one from the previous time that I forgot about. That was my bad. I guess I forgot to attach it or something. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week.